Hi everyone. I want to say Happy New Year, Happy 2018 to all of you out there. Thank you so much for watching my videos and liking them and sharing them and subscribing them. Max wanted to come up and say Happy New Year. He said Merry Christmas. So Happy New Year from me and my sweet little doggy Max. Hope you have a great new year. Hi Scorpio, Happy New Year and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2018 plus January 2018. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Ascendant, and Scorpio Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck and I've pulled 5 cards, 1 card for each quarter of the year, and the 5th card is just for the month of January, this month of 2018. Same thing I've done for the past 3 years. So hopefully these messages will make sense to you and be helpful to you, Scorpio. Now on to your reading. First card you have here today, Scorpio, is the Star. And the Star is a card to me that symbolizes spiritual blessings, an answered wish, or an answered prayer of some sort coming to you. And this very likely could be in the first quarter of the year, but because you're not all born on the same month, day, year, birth time, birth country, and birth city of origin, your timing is going to be different for all of you. So it could really happen at any time in the year, but it is showing up in your first quarter. You're now reliving your youth. Something that's going on in the first quarter of the year is making you feel like a kid again, or taking you back to fun, simpler times or some kind of nostalgic times. Some of you are revamping your style. You could be changing your hair, changing your clothes, getting a new car, whatever. It could be a style of working or something you do in work. Maybe you're changing your style, or if you create or make something also. Somebody you haven't seen for a long time is going to stop by for a visit. And they may come to stay with you for a little bit, or they may drop by and say, hey, we haven't hung out for a really long time. Let's go on a trip together. You know, could be like a friends get-together trip, maybe a bunch of people going, or, you know, maybe you are just going as friends, kind of like Thelma and Louise. Or it could be, you know, maybe a romantic liaison. Somebody comes up and says, hey, remember when? And let's go away to the Bahamas, or, you know, on a fun trip somewhere. Or they're just coming back to reconnect with you. Could even be simple as that. Let's go out and have a bite to eat or a drink. Or they could be visiting and staying. It's not going to be the same thing for all of you Scorpios, because this is a general reading, as you know, and I always say. I feel like you're also finding out some lovely information, or somebody is giving you a lovely gift. So you may be receiving a heartwarming card or email or letter with a beautiful gift, or somebody's giving you something extra special during the holiday season. I don't know, but that also comes up here with the Star. Some of you may have a feeling like you want to shake a feeling of that you have been alone too long, and you got to shake it. You don't want this melancholia. So you want to shake the feeling of being alone too long. Also, some of you may want to shake somebody that's stalking you or pestering you or hanging around you too much. Could be a friend, could be somebody, you know, stalking you for not good reasons too. It all depends on you and who this is in your life. So you might want to listen to that message again. Some of you are trying hard to succeed. And I see an employment opportunity coming up for some of you. So if you didn't like your job or you've been out of work for a while, some of you get some kind of new job or new opportunity comes up. So that's good news for you, Scorpio. Now on to your next card, which would be associated with the second quarter of the year. Again, I'm going to say, or it could happen at any time of the year, but it's in the second quarter. In the card layout, you have the Emperor. And the Emperor is a card to me that symbolizes a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that could be dropping into your head that feel like they're yours, but they could be coming from the Emperor and the deceased. But this could also be somebody in the living. It could be a boss, an ex-boss, a husband, an ex-husband, a boyfriend, a brother, somebody like a father figure to you in the living. It could be all those people that are in the deceased, and it could also be in the living as well. Some of you are having the time of your life with this guy, and he is showing you the world, or showing you off, or showing you around, or showing you the sights. This could be, for many of you, a romantic partner. It could be your spouse, could be just a really great friend and you're toasting the town, or this could be somebody you're dating or seeing. That's how the Emperor's coming up first. This could be somebody that's romantic about you that wants to get serious with you. They could propose, maybe they already have, or they're going to, or you could already be intertwined with them, romantically speaking, that way, or living together. You could already be with them. You know, they're not all necessarily going to be new. But for some of you, this Emperor could be a new person coming in. I feel like he's going to be telling you a lot of things he wants to do in the future. A lot of plans. He's a guy full of plans and ideas. And these plans and ideas may very well include you. Let's get a house in the mountains. Let's live by a lake. Let's have a shore place. Let's travel all over the world. Let's start a business together. Like, he's going to tell you all kinds of plans and ideas, and they include you, I feel, for the most part. Now, for some of you, he could be a person that's dicey and tricky, where they may say to you, why do you always hurt me? Or why do you treat me this way? Or why are you pushing me away? This could be the stalker, for some of you that have a stalker, or somebody that's like, you know, big puppy dog, sad, woo, you know, why aren't you there for me? And you may be like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. That's going to be for some of you, not all of you. Because first, the Emperor came up as a positive figure for you. That's what came up strongest. Whatever I say first is what's coming in the strongest. Whatever I say after that, it's lesser degrees. Some of you are going to, this Emperor is going to be telling you things, information, making you promises, could be asking you to marry them. Possible, but they're going to be telling you things, information. It's like they want to keep you on the hook, and they want to keep you in suspense. They want you to be interested in them, even the negative one, even the ones that are negative, or you feel like, I don't want to deal with them. They still are trying to capture your attention. Get you to notice them, be intertwined with your life, whether this Emperor comes up for you as a positive or a negative person. Here you have the Five of Cups. This is sadness, loss, and regret, but not all hope is lost, because there's two cups in the corner. If you look up here, upright, these three are spilled over, these two are upright. That means not all hope is lost. However, this could also mean dealing with somebody with an alcohol problem. Perhaps you've had that kind of trouble in the past. This could be somebody you're dealing with, but that's not always the case with the Five of Cups. Sometimes it's about some kind of sadness, some kind of loss, or some kind of regrets. I feel that you've deeply wounded or hurt someone emotionally. May have happened already, doesn't mean you're doing it right now. But for some reason, it's coming up here, even if it's something that already passed. You may have broken somebody's heart. Maybe you broke off with them, or ended a marriage, or got divorced, or something. So first, that's what comes up. And I feel like it's coming up because it's almost like you need to rectify it in some way or right some kind of wrong. So you may need to apologize to them, or maybe you need to turn around and do some kind of good deed to make up for hurting that person. That doesn't even have to do with them. Like, you know, karmic retribution of some sort. It could be. It could be. Some of you, your family has taken a toll on you emotionally speaking. Somehow. And this could be family you created, like your kids or a spouse. It could also be family you were born into. Either way, that can go with family. It's like, for some reason, this year of 2018, I feel you have to make peace with them. Maybe that's the karma. This is the year where you have to make peace with them. So this may be something that was going on for a while, because it seems like it has, by the way the guides are talking about it right here. And you may be doing your best to try to give them something or talk to them or rectify it, but they may keep pushing you away, pushing you away, pushing you away. But that doesn't mean to give up. Maybe you just have to take a pause from it and try it again. I don't know, but the guides act like it's important for you to do it in 2018. Some of you may have some things for some reason that have to get pitched or thrown out, and you may have to rebuild something. This could also have to do with any of you that suffered any flooding from any of the hurricanes, Harvey, I can't think of all the names of them. There was 3. Jose, I think, was one. I'm not sure about the names of them now. I don't know why it's slipping away out of my mind. But so this, maybe you're still rebuilding stuff or trashing stuff, taking it out, ripping things out, ditching it, throwing it away, and rebuilding it. So this card also symbolizes that for some of you. And you may live in other parts of the world. I live in the U.S., so I know about those hurricanes, but and the fires in California and all that. This could be because of that. But if you don't live in this country, other countries have had other things going on too that you may need to rebuild, throw things out. Maybe things got wet, trash, burned, blown away, and now you have to toss it and rebuild it. You've got the Strength card here, Scorpio. This is having to have inner courage and inner strength, and having strength and courage over adversity. It can also mean spiritual power over the material world. You could be dealing with a Leo because she's holding a lion's head. This could also mean, I said that, spiritual power over the material world. Sorry. Woo. You may have somebody that wants to come in and take something from you and or challenge you. This could be a job. This could be your love. This could be, I don't know, something, you know, maybe you got money from an estate or a settlement, a divorce settlement or a lawsuit or an estate, or you got a job or you got a new love, and somebody may want to come in and challenge you and try to take away what you got. So you have to have strength. This is why the Strength card is coming up. For some of you Scorpios, that's not going to be the case for all of you. Don't get upset. Because it's a general reading, you know, and you always need to watch your rising sign, because even though it's for the year, it may not make sense to you. Your rising sign, that's why people get solar return charts done with astrology, because that predicts for your year, and a lot of times they're looking at your rising sign. So please make sure you watch your rising sign, Scorpio. You're tired of being pushed around, you're tired of being put on the back burner, and you're also tired of being taken advantage of, overlooked, or scammed. All those things came up. So any of you Scorpios that have been feeling any of those things, you're tired of it. You're getting worn out and exhausted, and you've had to have a lot of strength leading up to now. And it may still be happening in 2018, but I feel like things are changing for you in 2018 for the better. I do see some of you Scorpios getting an ironclad agreement. This could be you get a job offer or you get some gig offered to you and it's ironclad because there's papers signed and it's a legally binding agreement. Could be a marriage license. Could be selling a house. Could be a contract to do some kind of particular work. But whatever it is, it's an ironclad agreement. I feel like many of you Scorpios feel like someone really let you down, or a couple or a few people may have really let you down, and it's been a cross you've had to bear and a burden that you've had to live with. It's coming up with the Strength card because you've had to have strength and courage to deal with it. So now you have the last card of the reading is a People card, which is always the most complicated to read. That, by the way, was for your 4th quarter of the year, but it could happen at any point. Here for January, just January, but could happen at other times. You have the Knight of Cups, which is a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you because you're a Scorpio. So very well could be you, Scorpio. We have to see. Somebody's going to come in and make some kind of big play, and it could be a monopoly kind of deal, and if you're involved in it, you're going to win. So if you're in any kind of legal wrangling over things, whether it's corporate or to buy a property or whatever it is, and there's people wrangling for something to happen, an account, a house, you know, some kind of construction deal or whatever it is, you're going to win. I see you winning something big this year. I feel like you're really putting yourself out there. You're really putting yourself out there for your goals and dreams. You're laying your cards on the table, and I see you at a poker table, and you're going like this, and you won. You pulled all the chips and money to you. But you played your hand right, and you risked a lot. And you come out the victor here. Maybe you are actually somebody that actually gambles and plays poker and you're really good at it and you're going to win. But for those of you that that does not apply to, it's something where I could, because I see you, some of you, not all of you, but I see some of you like, you know what? Life is too short. Why am I going to mince around and dance around any situations? I'm not afraid. I've been screwed over in the past, this way, that way, the other way. What do I have to lose? Put my cards out on the table, bam, and you win. And you get the spoils. I do feel 2018 is going to be a positive year for you. You do have to work at it. Because I see, like at this poker table, you really have to play your hands right, put yourself out there, take risks, maybe even step outside your comfort zone in ways that you haven't before, like where you have to throw caution to the wind and say, you know what, I got this, maybe I'm hung up about this or that or the other, but I can't do that now. I just have to, you know, play my hand now because this opportunity might not come my way again, and I'm tired of waiting or sitting or on the back burner or watching other people like win, and I keep getting like the, you know, like the coffee grounds at the bottom of the cup while everybody else has the nice coffee on top. That kind of energy. And so I feel you're going to feel like you're a risk taker this year, Scorpio. Romantic partnerships will be boosted, buoyed, and heightened for you this year. Even if whether you're in one already or not yet. This year, it's getting lifted up. Your relationships, especially in romance. That's what I'm talking about. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. If you would like to get another Psychic Tarot reading just like this one, where I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck and pulling 5 cards, one card for each quarter of the year, and the fifth card is just for the month of January 2018. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the new year of 2018 plus January 2018 Psychic Tarot reading for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the Videos tab on my menu, which is a drop-down menu. Go to page 12, and there you will see the headings for these videos. You just click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I wish you an amazing new year of 2018, Scorpio. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.